you have a so you got your
She's
quote
not
of the
even going to
day.
be there.
You got a hands out topic coming?
Yeah, fucking hands out. Here's the deal. So hands out is when we talk about kitchen. Okay?
That's right.
All right? If you know that you have to, this happens at a lot of restaurants.
Yeah, more often
all
than
right?
not.
It's called the prep and making sure you have enough cooking items ready to go.
That's it.
If you're doing a service and you only have 2 or 3 pans, clean some more. Holy
Clean 'em.
crap. Like, Jesus Christ. How many restaurants have we worked at where
Clean
they
'em.
have like an excuse where it's like, I only got 2 pans to work
I
with?
can't cook with that.
This is the time where you go out of the store and buy some new fucking pans.
It's not hard.
It's not hard. Prep yourself for success. Why? Because we're the ones that are going to have to deal with it.
We have to go tell those guests.
Not only do we not have the food you want, the food we do have is going to take extra long because out of those 2 pans, how many times do you think they washed them?
Once.
Yep. And that was before.
Maybe twice.
That was before.
That was
all
before
this
they
bullshit.
cooked the 14 different things in those pans.
Yep. Disgusting. You want to talk
Okay.
about high priority violations? That's a high priority violation. If you're not ready to go, you're fucking not only the guests, your servers, and everybody else in that goddamn restaurant.
Definitely.
All right. I like to say that this only happens in a few places, but it happens
We know
more
that's not
often
the
than
case,
not.
though.
I know it. You know it.
Happens
right.
all the time.
It happens all the time.
All the time.
Let me give you a little hint, folks. It's okay to send your food back. I'll be the first one to say it.
That's right.
If it doesn't look good to you, if it doesn't taste right, get rid of it.
Give it back to them.
All right? And when they say, do you want something else? Here's what I say. No.
No, thank you.
I don't want to be that guy.
That's it.
But no. All right? You just heard about all these high violations.
A whole lot.
Okay? You heard about how they don't stock properly. Now we're going to talk to you about how they don't have the proper utensils and how they're not setting up for success to serve you people.
Very simple.
We actually love you people.
We do.
We prefer to have you come into our place. All right? But just, key things there. If it doesn't taste right the first time,
First time.
all right, you should be good. I know you're starving. Order something
know.
that you know that they probably can't fuck up. I find myself, if I can't eat the entrees, appetizers, I don't give a fuck. It's either fried
That's
or
it.
microwaved. Just give me that. Fill me up. It's time to go.
And get the fuck out.
All right, it is time to get the
Get
fuck
out.
out. Okay?
That's it.
Even though that we sit here and we do troll a lot of like the bad guests we have,
We do.
we'll say it again. The bad people that we get are like
It's
10%
only
of the
10%.
business.
It's a small percentage.
If that.
Small
okay?
percentage.
They just have the funniest stories.
That's all it is.
But the reality is we don't want you to come in and be like, oh, well, I guess I'll eat it. Don't eat it.
Don't guess.
Don't eat it. Please.
Don't guess. Let's
Don't
not play
eat
that
it.
game.
Send it back.
That's
It's all
it.
right to send it back.
That's it.
Sure, on the inside, we're like, oh, you fucking kidding me? But honestly, we're not. We're like,
not.
no. I will look at something.
I prefer you to send it
Yeah,
back.
I would prefer. Okay.
I would rather you leave happy than and maybe even leaving happy and hungry than to you leave eating a meal that you felt like you had to stomach just to do. You're like,
Yeah, because
no,
servers,
thank you.
guess
I don't want
what?
to watch that shit.
We know the difference between somebody who doesn't really like their meal and somebody who's looking to get something for free.
And there's a
All right?
difference.
And for those of you who don't like your food, just be like, hey,
Didn't like it.
don't say you don't like to complain because
That's
you
right.
are, right?
That's
That's
right.
another, like,
Leave it alone. Just
you're like, hey, this is not good.
This just
I
isn't
am
the
not
way-
eating this.
That's it.
Just like this is not good.
And we'll tell you.
Okay?
We'll tell you.
If you want to taste what ethanol tastes like, if you want to taste what gasoline tastes like,
And a little
drink
bit of alcohol.
Synergy.
Drink
Right? It doesn't matter if you
Synergy.
shake it, it sucks.
Okay?
Okay? It sucks.
Don't open it right after you shake it because it will end up all over you. I found out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's what you
Yeah.
get for wearing white.
I found out. Okay? But if you want something delicious and refreshing, you go to Karma.
Yeah.
Simple.
Karma, it's delicious.
Simple. Okay?
All right.
That's the way.
Now we got Playtime, where we review people that complain
That's right.
online.
Online.
And half the time, they're right.
And rightfully so.
And 100% of the time, I'm right.
Well, that's different.
Yeah, it's
than what
100%.
We will discuss as
My
we
record
go.
is 100% on this.
That's right, because he's kept that.
I have. I've been counting.
There's a whiteboard in our office that talks about all of this.
Yeah, it's right behind that kitchen.
That's right
That's
behind
not real.
that kitchen. Right on the top of this brown counter.
That's right, brown counter.
Right there.
Oh, yes.
We've
Yes,
marked
yes.
them down.
We did mark it down.
Now, these are coming from Philly. So, with that being said, the people of Philly, kind people like everywhere else.
I love people from Philly.
Yeah, they're very outspoken.
Yeah,
okay?
they're good people.
They're good people.
They're good
All
people.
right? They are good people. And, you know, we're up in Massachusetts. So, Philly, Massachusetts, New York, Jersey, a lot of that area, you get around here. They call us massholes because it's like assholes, but massholes. So in those 4 places,
I don't think you have to explain that, but you can, yeah.
In those 4 places, that is a common trend. I will say in all 4 places that is a common trend. Okay, you will get. And that's why I like that. I'm like, yo, you know what? Those people are kind of like how we are, the way we see things. We're just gonna bluntly say fucked up shit. Is what it is. So we're gonna start with this review, giving out 1 star. Not the greatest customer service experience. I was treated with what I felt like hostility by a younger male server. I forget his name. He was very receptive to my friend at the table. But when the opportunity came and our drinks were served, he would play this he would play the treatment game as if he was hard pressed for wanting my attention or simply thought it would not get him in trouble to ignore a customer kind of blatantly. Actually, because I was more reserved and quiet at the table. I don't know. Whatever. I still left a generous tip and brushed it off. It would be helpful for servers to be warm and attentive to all guests and not play this pick and choose social game. It's not cute.
Okay, after hearing that, here's a couple things that I want to point out. All right, if you had the server was receptive to your friend,
Probably
there's
because they
2
look
things
better.
there's a couple of things that's going
Yeah.
on. 1, your friend is super hot.
Most likely.
Okay.
Most likely.
2, your friend was probably really nice.
Yeah.
All right, don't
You
say
was
that
quiet
you're
and
quiet
reserved.
and reserved when you obviously had to write this letter.
That's right. Because your friend didn't write this.
Yeah, your friend didn't write that. Your friend probably had a great time.
Real good time.
All right, so
Right.
let's break it down. And I don't want to assume. Okay, I'm gonna assume that a young lady
Was at
made
that
this,
table.
right? And I don't want to sound sexist,
That's right.
right? But yes, the server should have been equally attentive to all of you.
We agree.
We definitely agree with that.
Maybe he was trying to slide his number to the other young lady.
Yeah, but I
at the
feel
table.
like this is straight up jealousy.
A little bit.
You know your friend's hot,
You knew it.
and deep down inside, you're jealous of this friend.
Can't stand her.
All right, and this is just your way of getting a little bit of payback. So for me, there's not enough of any reason for you to complain,
That's
other
right.
than to feel a little bit better about yourself and get
That's
your
right.
ego up. So I'm going for the
I'm
restaurant.
definitely going for the restaurant.
Yeah, because that's a trash excuse.
Because that is not cute.
That is not cute.
Okay?
All right.
What you're doing here is not cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just throw that out there.
What the fuck? All right. This is a 1-star review.
Another 1 star.
Here we go. Literally one of the worst restaurants I've ever been to. The food is terrible, and the ribs were 90% bone, 10% meat. The duck mimosas had more potatoes and literally no duck. The chicken was bland as hell. The duck was dry and under seasoned, but the service was great.
Okay.
Overall, great service, terrible chef. Wow. Short, sweet,
Short,
to the point.
sweet, really quick, too.
All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I will go with the guest on this. They were
Short,
going
sweet,
in-
and to the point.
Oh, what the fuck are you?
I had to
what
get
are
you
you
something to
printing
keep
these
you
shit?
going.
This one's like 4 pages.
No, there's just extra things on it. That's all.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll go with the guest on that one.
definitely go with the
All
guest
right, you
on
didn't
that.
like drag it out, thank God.
And the service was overall great service.
great
Terrible
service,
chef.
terrible chef.
Well,
Understandable.
that's it. We get it. We get
I
it.
take it you want me to read this long one.
Oh, go ahead, take it away. There's
You're
several of them in there.
Kind of what? How many of these long ones did you get?
I had to keep us
Are
going.
they fucking funny at least?
I hope so.
All right. 1 star. Visited Sampan for the first time for a date night with my partner. Here at Restaurant Talk, we are very open to
All types.
whatever partner that you have.
That's right.
We want you to know that we support all types of relationships since Mr. 365 or
Here he goes with this stuff.
platonic lifetime partnership.
Again. Here he goes with the stuff again.
Oh,
You gotta
we made
be
a
Be careful out there.
we made a 6:15 reservation. Excited to take advantage of their food and drink.
Absolutely.
Happy hour that was at least until 7. Oh, so here's the reality. Happy hour.
Happy hour.
Happy hour. We arrived at a reservation a few minutes early and were promptly seated in an outdoor spot directly across from the door to the restaurant. Unfortunately,
Okay.
this is where things went downhill. We were not greeted by any staff until 6:40 when a busser dropped off our waters. We saw multiple staff, servers, buses, managerial, and security types walk past us,
Plenty of people.
including what eventually turned out to be our server. We
Okay.
attempted to make eye contact with any of these people to alert them that we hadn't been seen, but no one had seemed to notice.
No one said anything. Huh?
Much to our frustration, we saw our server attending a larger table that arrived after us, but somehow had their food and drinks before we even had been seen.
I think they knew
At
what they were doing.
6:50, our server came by for the first time, and without a hello, a smile, or explanations of their absence,
Okay.
they started rattling off the specials.
Huh.
We did not even get the name of our server. We quickly ordered a handful of dishes from the happy hour menu before it closed. Our food arrived at 7:10. That's pretty fast.
That was quick, actually.
Our drinks, another 5 minutes later. That's pretty slow. The food was delicious, fresh, and visually beautiful, but arrived so late that we scarfed it down in a rush because we were so hungry.
Okay.
Following this, our server would walk past our table, refusing to make eye contact with us.
Mm.
When we finally returned, we ordered a few more dishes, but ultimately rushed to finish and leave. This was particularly distressing because we were obviously dressed for a nice date out and were prepared to take advantage of the happy hour and extensive small plate menu more than we did.
Okay.
As much as we enjoyed our food and drinks, the server made the experience so poor we will not be returning. All right.
Messy.
A couple weeks ago, we talked about cheap ass people.
Cheap ass people.
Okay.
Cheap ass people.
Sounds like cheap ass people.
That's all right.
Okay. I'm going to go 50-50 on this because I
Okay.
do believe their server probably treated them poorly.
Probably did treat him poorly. I mean, he went with the table that wasn't doing happy hour and probably kept up with them.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I'm going to make some more money on them. I'm going to have to go over here with the people who are going to pay me.
If you go to a restaurant for the early bird special,
Don't expect the best service.
yeah, don't expect the best service. That's awful.
That
I feel
definitely
very bad. I mean, I do feel bad for you. I feel like you were treated like shit.
Probably.
And on that aspect,
But your
guess
food
what?
came out.
Your food came out and you said it was good. Your service may have sucked, and I believe
Right.
that too. But
That's
I
right.
can't go on any side other than the middle.
They're right down the middle.
All right. At least you were honest.
That's true.
You were honest about a nice date night, going for small plates. I guess they call that tapas style now.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
The small
So good
plates.
for you. Good for you.